We are visiting the northeast Arizona eagle nest at Sholo Lake, and it's 4 weeks into the eaglets hatching now. They're just about a month old. And upon arrival, we just saw one of the eaglets popping his head up in the nest. Mother Shirley had just flown off the nest into a nearby tree and was out of view when we arrived. But quickly we found Dad, James, perched up on a tree maybe a quarter of a mile away or so. You can see here how far it was away from the nest. And then there was Shirley, the mother, back in the nest again. One of the eaglets was visible, head up. The other one must have been resting because we didn't see him for a while. As has been the custom here much of the spring, it was another cool day with high winds. We're just glad that neither of the eaglets has fallen out or been blown out of the nest. That's happened in other areas because the winds can just, these nests are usually very high up on trees, as much as 60, 80, or even 100 feet up. And the wind doesn't have much to block it up there. So we're just glad to see the little baby eagles haven't been blown out of the nest. Typically, the female mother bald eagles pretty much stay near the nest, especially when the eaglets are very young and very small, in the early stages like we still are here. While the father, the male, pretty much spends a lot of the day away from the nest, out hunting and fishing for fish and small mammals. As I'm watching, I keep hoping that Papa James will come soaring in there with a big fish to feed the family. And I've only actually seen that once. That was last year. Have hardly seen the dad at all this year. By the looks of the eagles, the parents, and the eaglets, it does look like they're eating very well. Everybody seems to be doing pretty well. Eaglets are growing fast, and they seem to be healthy, and everything's on target for a successful nesting season. I'm estimating that we're probably at least 200 yards away from the nest. The camera really zooms in. It's kind of deceiving because with the naked eye, I can only see eagles in the nest if they are the adults, and then I can see the white on their heads. However, other than that, I cannot see the darker colored eaglets. Federal law requires that people be no closer than 330 feet or 110 yards from eagles just to protect them, especially during nesting season. Now the second eaglet finally makes itself visible, stirs and is in the nest. Pretty much until now we have just seen that one on the right. These are eaglets numbers 11 and 12. Sixth year of this nest, and we're just assuming that there's been 2 eaglets each year. And so we're now identifying them as E11 and E12, or eaglet 11 and eaglet 12. Just when I was starting to think that I might not be able to see Papa James or a delivery of a fish before I headed out for the day, there he came. There's the dad, came soaring up over the lake, right past the nest. He's definitely fishing, circling over the lake, looking for some fish to prey on. So hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll see something delivered. And sure enough, a few minutes later, there he was in the nest, delivering a fish, and starts to break it up a little bit and get ready to feed the young ones. But watch, here comes Mom. She'll take it from here. And Dad, thanks for your delivery, and you can go out and rest up and then go and fish some more. So Mom takes charge of the feeding from here. James only rested up in a nearby tree for about 5 minutes or so, and then up and away he went again. And he took off, and it was just amazing what powerful and fast flyers they are. It seemed like he barely took off, and he was soaring way high above the lake. And so it was an enjoyable time of feeding for the young ones, and they ate to their heart's content. And then I headed out pretty much after that. So thanks for watching. There's still a few more enjoyable minutes to go, but I hope you enjoyed this video and that you will hit like and tell your friends about it. And I hope to convert more people to become eagle lovers and eagle watchers and regulars on this webcam. So thank you for viewing and keep coming back. We're just getting started in this year's nesting season.